Before 12 p.m., Tinubu will be out of Aso Rock. It's not a bragging, it's a reality. They cannot withstand the heat of the OK ticket. And that's why they're beginning to push some of this narrative out there to discountenance the ticket. The ticket represents hope, represents education, represents hospital, represents the average masses that is going to bear without hope.
Welcome back to the channel. Something dangerous is quietly happening in the Nigeria politics ahead of 2027, and APC supporters are beginning to feel the pressure. The NDC Aspirant Forum has now sparked reaction after declaring that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may struggle politically against the same opposition movement. Many people thought it was already weak after 2023. But here is the real shocker. What if the obedient movement is not dying? What if it is becoming stronger, bigger, and more organized quietly behind the scenes? And now Dino Melaye is speaking openly about Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. Could this be the beginning of major political realignment against APC? If you support Peter Obi and want simple political analysis every day, subscribe now, turn on the notification bell, like, share this video, and comment your opinion below. Now, watch the first video carefully because what was said may explain why political tension is already rising ahead of 2027.
Before 12 p.m., Tinubu will be out of Aso Rock. It's not a bragging, it's a reality. They cannot withstand the heat of the OK ticket. And that's why they're beginning to push some of this narrative out there to discountenance the ticket. The ticket represents hope, represents education, represents hospital, represents the average masses that is going to bear without hope. We've spent money on education without hope of where these kids, when they graduate, where they are going to work. We need a country that will be productive. And that's why His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has always been very clear about it. They are our consensus candidates. The one whom we are looking up to become the next president of Nigeria, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, did not just join alone, he joined with a complete movement of the Kwankwaso movement. This is a good combination of Nigerians. It's a marriage between the North and the South. The marriage, the division that have been established so long by the political class, they've divided us along religious lines, around regional lines. But this coalition of the OK movement have brought about a rebirth, a marriage between the North and the South, and it's a welcome development. And I say congratulations to Nigerians. And I believe the Nigerians at the end of the day will do the needful come 2027.
You just watched that, but what Dino Melaye is about to say concerning Peter Obi and Kwankwaso may create even more political reaction across Nigeria, because many Nigerians are now asking one major question: is a new opposition coalition quietly forming that could seriously challenge APC in 2027? And if Peter Obi supporters, Kwankwaso supporters, frustrated youths, and angry voters unite together, what happens next politically? Now listen carefully to Dino Melaye's message.
I'm here to address Nigerians, especially my brother and friend, the former governor of Anambra State, and one of the finest Nigerians who is intellectually mobile and administratively sagacious. He's a great Nigerian, and by the grace of God, he has the potential of being a great president in the nearest future. I celebrate you, Peter Obi, and I celebrate your movement for a new Nigeria. I celebrate your conscientization of the Nigerian youth and public on governance and building a new Nigeria.
What you just watched may look like ordinary political talk, but many analysts believe something bigger is quietly building ahead of 2027. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now, turn on notification bell, like this video, and share, because the political battle ahead may become one of the biggest in Nigeria's history. Now let's break this down carefully. The political atmosphere in Nigeria is gradually becoming more intense as conversation about the 2027 election continue, growing daily. What started as ordinary online political arguments is slowly turning into serious coalition discussion across different opposition groups. The latest statement from the NDC Aspirant Forum has now added more fuel to the growing political tension. Their argument is simple: They believe the same political frustration that weakened APC in some area during the 2023 election may become even stronger before 2027 if hardship continues across the country. And honestly, this is the biggest political issue facing every party right now. The economy. Many Nigerians are struggling daily. Food prices are rising, transport costs remain painful, businesses are suffering, and many young people are frustrated about the future. This frustration is why political movements around P2B continue getting attention online. The obedient movement especially remains one of the most active political communities on Nigeria's social media today. Even after the 2023 election ended, the movement did not disappear completely like many people expected. Instead, supporters continue organizing online, discussing politics daily, and pushing new coalition conversation. That is why many analysts are now paying attention again, because in politics, movement built on public frustration can grow very quickly if economic hardship continues. And this is where the Obi-Kwankwaso discussion becomes important. Supporters of the alliance believe the combination could become politically powerful because P2B still attracts many southern youths, while Kwankwaso maintains strong national grassroots influence. If both political structures unite effectively, opposition supporters believe APC could face serious pressure in 2027. But defeating APC nationally is still not easy. Tinubu remains one of the most experienced political strategists in Nigeria. APC still control powerful political structures, governors, and alliances across many states. So, despite growing online excitement around opposition coalitions, APC still remains extremely strong politically. However, many Nigerians believe one thing has changed permanently since 2023. Young voters are now paying close attention to politics than ever before. Social media has completely transformed political communication. One speech, one interview, or one street reaction can spread nationally within hours, and politicians understand this very well. This is why statements from opposition leaders, youth groups, and coalition forums are now generating massive reaction online daily. The Dino comments are also attracting attention because many people see him as part of the wider opposition conversation building quietly ahead of 2027. And the more opposition figures begin publicly discussing coalition politics, the more pressure grows politically inside APC circles. But there is another important factor many people are ignoring. Coalitions are difficult to manage. Different ambitions can create internal problems. Power struggles can begin. Regional interests can clash. So, while many opposition supporters are excited now, the real challenge will be whether these political groups can remain united long enough before 2027. Yes, because Nigeria politics change very quickly. Today, alliance can become tomorrow's political battle. Still, one thing nobody can deny is this: the conversation around P2B, Kwankwaso, and the wider opposition movement is growing louder every day. And as economic hardship continues affecting citizens, more Nigerians may continue looking toward alternative political movements ahead of the next election. The biggest question now is this: can the opposition truly unite strongly enough to challenge Tinubu and APC in 2027? Or will APC political structure remain too powerful nationally? That is the political battle already quietly forming across Nigeria. So, tell us honestly in the comments, do you believe the Obi-Kwankwaso movement can defeat APC in 2027? Or do you think Tinubu will still dominate politically? Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and turn on the notification bell for more simple political analysis every day.